Hello everyone, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. Last time we were about to get a very long lecture from Tenmyoji, I think, so I stopped it. And now I have no choice but to continue on, and I have barely any water, so let's pray I make it through this. Well, of course. I never got the chance to say I am. Oh, bruh. Wow. Oh my god. And Hero was prepared to do long talking like they have in the other endings, but whatever. Before I could, Fi exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is... Look, just come with me, all right? She's in the number 2 cabin.
Okay. Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back out of the room. Then Yoji and I exchanged a quick, confused look, and leapt up and took after her. Okay. This looks different. Does it? It looks like there's more blood. Am I crazy for thinking that? Before it seemed very localized to her, chest. But now it's all over her hands and wrists and stuff. Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. Now, why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. And at last, I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly, she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. That's different. Is she... Was her face never visible before, or is this the first time? This is so weird. No. No, it's not true. And also, very noticeably, this time it's a scalpel. The scalpel instead of, the knife. Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw that there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Judging by the position of its handle, she had been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest. My stomach lurched. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fist, and took a deep breath. All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Whoever was the first to speak.
Who did this?
Oh god. I'm so sorry, girl. Wow, your face right now. Can you change it?
Say something! Answer me!
Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed.
Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened!
This is bad. I expected Clover to take this poorly, but for some reason, am I crazy to think she's reacting a lot more... I don't know how to describe it. Just a lot more this time. Before he just seemed kind of put out and quietly angry, but now she's very angry. I'm unsure why. Maybe I'm just misremembering.
If she was going to leave, she'd tell me! She...
Hey, Clover, don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab
Hmm.
Oh, I see. I see. I get it now. You're all in on it. It wasn't just
Oh crap, I
one
didn't mean
killer.
to skip
No
that.
wonder you're
Oh,
so
no, I'm
anxious
skipping
to
more.
say this
Hold on.
wasn't a murder.
Right. You're all in on, aren't you? It was just one killer, it was 6. Oh my god, she's really struggling. Oh dear.
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards!
Well, I'm really concerned for her. I don't even know what to put in. I'm just kind of at a loss for words now. I feel terribly for her, but what can we do? It's not like we can prove our innocence. We can't just, like, there's nothing we can just, I mean, unless we have alibis or something, but do we even know when she was killed?
You're all going to die just like she did!
Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7, Clover, 6, 5, 4,
Clover!
3, 2, 1.
What on earth? Huh? What is that? Oh, I actually had thought this before. In the other endings where she died. At first I thought she did it to herself until I noticed that it wasn't the scalpel, it was some sort of knife. But the fact that it was a scalpel this time immediately, like, popped into my head. Those infected by Radical 6 eventually develop a powerful urge to commit suicide. Suddenly, Clover moved. I leapt forward and clamped my hand around her wrist.
What are you doing?
Clover, listen to me. Alice wasn't killed. Nobody murdered her. She took her own life.
What? No, there's no way she'd do that.
No, it's hard to hear. Hard to believe. It's true. She stabbed herself in the heart with a scalpel.
All right, where'd she get the scalpel then?
Well,
I did hear someone come into the infirmary right after the AB game ended.
Was that before I showed up?
Yes, I got up to see who it was, but they were already gone. It could have been Alice.
so she could have taken the scalpel then.
Yes, I think so.
You're lying. This is all a lie. It has to be.
It's not. It's the truth.
Then why did she do it? Why would Alice kill herself?
She probably didn't have a reason.
What?
She'd been infected with Radical 6. That's what killed her.
But you just said she killed herself. Just tell me the truth.
I am.
Then prove it. Your 10 seconds ran out a long time ago. So if you don't have any proof...
I do. I have proof. There was a journal in the lab, wasn't there, Kay? Show it to me.
Journal?
It would have been in the safe.
Oh, well, Alice would have it then.
Vi, can you... I don't feel right touching a dead woman's body. Could you take a look?
Sure.
Where on earth could she hide that? Just wondering. Her hands barely shook as she quickly searched through Alice's clothing. It was only 10 seconds. What? Where did I get 10 from? It was only seconds before she stopped. I'm sorry for laughing at that. My brain just amazes me sometimes. Slowly and carefully, she drew something out. I mean, yeah, it was only seconds. You didn't have much to search, right? There it was. The journal. Vi turned to hand it to me, but I shook my head. You read it. It's in Latin. I can't make heads or tails of it. She cocked an eyebrow at me and flipped the small book open. When she looked back up at me, it was with both suspicion and surprise.
Yeah, it is Latin, but translating this is impossible. It's full of words I've never heard before. I can barely understand any of this.
Page 216. Turn to page 216. You should be able to read that one. Eyes frown deepened, but she did as I'd suggested. I watched her eyes quickly scan the page before looking up at me with renewed suspicion.
Yeah, I can read this page. How did you know? No, wait. How did you even know there was a journal in the lab?
I just knew.
You just knew. Come on.
Look, just read it, okay? Whoever wants to hear what it has to say. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Give me a moment to look it over.
After a few moments of whispering to herself in Latin, I began to translate, paraphrasing the contents of the journal. Radical 6 reduces the processing speed of the brain by a factor of the root of 1/6. One of the symptoms of Radical 6 infection is an overwhelming urge to commit suicide. Research has shown that it would probably respond to the right sort of antiviral medication, but no one has been able to develop one yet. Nearby towns are filled with the corpses of people who took their own lives. The uninfected have only barely managed to survive, and have been sent into underground shelters supervised by the government.
Oh Lord, please, let their future be a bright one.
I shut the journal with a soft slap. A sickly silence drifted through the room. The newspaper article, the recording, the conversation with Tenmyoji, and now this journal entry. There was no more hiding from the truth. The pandemic had already happened. Oh, this poor girl. Man. All of Clover's rage suddenly dissipated, and she collapsed to the floor, tears pouring down her face. None of us had the heart to say anything, and for several long moments, the only sound in the room was Clover's sobs. Man. Wow, I just feel horrible.
We've got a problem. It's almost time for the primary doors to open.
Yeah, only 10 minutes left.
Sorry, but I'll be taking Alice's bracelet. Vi and I won't be able to open the secondary door without it.
So she was a magenta pear, just like me.
This sucks.
Just now noticed that, did ya?
I'm still curious. It really feels like there's something weird and different about her body this time. Besides the fact that it was just the scalpel, and I'm not sure if I'm just imagining it, or what.
What color is your bracelet, Luna?
I'm a cyan pear.
You are part of Clover's pair, then. That means the two of you will need to come with me.
I guess so. Come on now, Clover. We need to go.
I know you'll take good care of her, Luna.
Alice would want you to survive, wouldn't she? You'll never be able to figure out why all this happened if you stay here. Please.
You're right. Alice, I promise I'll find out what happened to you. I'll figure out who Zero really is. I mean, if you'd never been locked up in here, you never would have. So it's like Zero killed you. I promise. I'll avenge you.
And I believe it. I'm just scared of what that might mean. Clover stood up and rubbed her hands roughly across her eyes, smearing tears across her cheeks. Then with a determined frown, she strode out of the room. Crap.
Alright, we're out of time. Move, people.
You guys head on down to the Floor B warehouse. We'll catch up with you later.
Oh, right. Rourke's got the yellow bracelet, which makes him your partner, right?
Yeah, can't exactly leave him behind.
Without him, we'd end up stuck in the AB room.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's go. We'll see the rest of you once we've picked up Quark.
Very well. Until we meet again.
Man. This just sucks. I mean, it always has sucked, but no, it's even worse this time somehow.
Quark! You're awake!
Yeah, I just woke up.
Well, this is unnerving. The last time we had something that stopped kind of abruptly at an ending. Without actually ending. We got this whole situation. So, I'm quite afraid of what this could mean for me.
Hey, where's everybody else?
Oh god. Quark.
Tenmyoji's entire body shook with emotion as he drew closer to him. He cautiously laid a trembling hand on the boy's shoulder, almost as if he were afraid Quark would disappear in a puff of smoke the moment he was touched. When Quark proved to indeed be corporeal, Tenmyoji let out a cry and threw his arms around him.
What's wrong?
Oh,
Are you okay, Grandpa?
It's nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
But
Quark gave him a puzzled look. Tenmyoji didn't even notice. His face was a mixture of happiness and relief. I could see tears twinkling from the wrinkled corners of his eyes. All traces of his usual gruff stoicism had vanished. I didn't want to interrupt such a happy reunion, but we were running out of time. Still, Tenmyoji deserved a few minutes. I left them alone. At last, Tenmyoji seemed to recover, and shifted from an embrace to a protective arm around the shoulder.
So, how are you feeling?
feeling? Well, okay, I guess. Was I sick or something?
No. You're not sick. If you feel fine, then you're fine.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I should never have gotten you involved in all this.
What are you apologizing for?
Sorry.
You're doing it again.
Are you sure you're okay? So, where's everybody else? Mr. Sigma's here, but he's just been standing there looking kinda silly.
Yeah. I gave him a nervous smile and explained about the white doors. I got the feeling Tenmyoji didn't want Quark to know about Radical 6, so I avoided any mention of it. Elsa's death was something I also left for later.
Okay, that makes sense. That means I'm on a team with you guys, right?
Wow, this is like the first time we've ever been on a team with Quark, I believe. At least when he's been awake and, like, conscious and stuff. So I'm pretty excited about this, actually.
Right.
So, these white doors. When are they gonna open?
Well, we've got about 4 minutes until the primary doors open.
Oh, that's not good. We need to hurry. Come on. How do we get to the floor B warehouse?
Okay, we're going.
Follow me. Let's see. What evil, messed up room are we going in this time?
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're
Right.
late. Where the hell have you been? Quark?
You're awake!
And fully recovered, apparently.
I am also relieved to see you well again.
Me too.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Oh god, now he's gonna hear about it. I looked out at the others from behind Quark and held a warning finger up to my lips. There were a few momentarily raised eyebrows and some nervous coughing as everyone suddenly fell silent.
Huh?
From Quark's perspective, it must have seemed especially odd.
Anyway, there isn't any time left. We need to hurry.
But there are 3 doors.
Which team goes in which door?
All of the doors are identical for this round. I believe it doesn't matter which team uses which door.
Then we're taking the one in the middle.
Why that one?
You want a kill shot, you aim for the center. You're more likely to just miss the extremities.
What? Okay.
That logic is flawed and more than slightly disturbing.
Oh, it took me a second, but I figured it out.
Unfortunately, I don't really have a counter-argument, so center door it is.
I suppose we could go with the one on the left. Is that okay? I mean, We could go with the other one if you want.
Kay and Clover only nodded.
Well, there's only one left.
The door on the right.
Any objections? All right, let's move.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry it up, Vi. This thing's gonna close.
I know.
It's time we were going as well.
Right. Sure.
Okay. Come on, guys. There's no time to waste.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Alright. What is it? Let me see. Oh! It's this place! This is... Hmm. What's this place?
Probably the office of whoever it is that's running this place.
Also, I'm so sorry if you keep hearing my phone go off. There's just some stuff going down in the server I'm in.
It said director's office on the door.
So this might be Zero Senior's office.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Well, which is it?
Why the hell would I know?
We should look around. If this really is Zero Senior's room, there might be some clues.
Yeah, you've got a point. Let's get started then. Okay, seek a way out. Okay, firstly, what the... This is a really weird room. Before anything else, let me start from this door that we entered from and just go right. The left section has a laser shining across it. Well, can I not? Okay. Looks like a green coaster. The stain on there makes it look like something was sitting here earlier. Okay, interesting. Close it then. Ha! Now this is brandy. Beer pairings, 200-year-old reserve. I have no idea who that is or what that means. You can tell that just by looking at it. I can smell it. That's some nose you got there. Here, just let me have a taste. I don't think so. How can you be so cruel? Expensive brandy. Okay. Just like it. Aha! This is the good stuff right here. Fear brings 200-year-old reserve. You already told me that. Oh, did I? Yeah, 200 years is pretty impressive, though. Yes, it is. Then again, it's even older than that by now. Maybe it's gone bad. It's probably just like water now. You should drink... No! Okay, let me see now. Oh my god. Why is this one longer than the other one? What the... Okay. What is this white crap? There's a screen built into the credenza. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever had to do Corv's voice before. Am I... hold on. Okay, well I couldn't figure it out, so I'm just gonna be talking normally for him. You did not want to hear the attempts I practiced. There's something on it. Starting up. Please wait. What is it starting? It's gonna be so confusing. With him and Sigma, but it's probably fine. Beats me. Well, my money says that just means it won't do squat if you mess with it right now. How about you go have a look at something else? Okay. Here's the globe. Nice. Hey, a globe. Doesn't it look kind of weird? I think somebody glued a piece of paper to it. Let's see if we can get it off then. We found a world map. Yeah, it's really interesting how, if you know about map projections and stuff like that, it's a really interesting thing to consider. Oh, you want it, Cork? I don't need a balloon. I'm not a kid. Really? How old are you? I'm 20. What? No way! Gotcha! I think that's real. I'm trying to believe it's real at this point. What is it? One of the training machines you see on late night infomercials? I think it's a facial recognition device. A what? Put your hands on either side and hold your face in front of that lens. Then it checks your face against whatever it's got in its database. Oh. Huh. How'd you know that? I'm in the salvage business. Every so often, one of these babies shows up. It doesn't look like it's turned on. Yeah, nothing happens when I put my face in front of it. There's something to the right of the lens over there that looks an awful lot like a keyhole. If we had a key for it, you think maybe we could turn it on? Assume so. Okay. What's this thing? Oh, well, Sigma said, what's this? I checked it out earlier, but I think it's just a business card holder. A business card holder? Yeah, it's a file where you put business cards. They've all got these weird shapes on the back. I think maybe if you line them up in a particular way, then you'll get some sort of hint. Well, by selecting one business card and then another, you can swap their positions. What the? Hello? Bruh. What even am I looking at here? Okay, let me see if... Let me swap Chris and Ella in at first. Alright, 0 something. I don't even know what I'm looking at, to be honest. I don't get it. Maybe you don't have enough information. Yeah, figures. Desk with a drawer in it. There's an old-fashioned looking computer on it, along with the binder. I'm trying to open this drawer. Gah! It's not opening. Is it locked? Yeah, it looks like it. I don't see anything that looks like a keyhole, though. There's this diamond-shaped hole in the middle, though. You think we're supposed to stick something in there? I don't know. Let me think. I know for sure that I probably can't do that, so I'm not even gonna mess with it. I looked at this, computer part itself. Okay, well, guess I'll look at it. Well, what do we have here? I haven't seen a computer this old in a while. There's something on the screen. Is that a lion eating a hamburger? I really don't think so. I think the lion's got 2 heads. Looks like a monster from Greek myth or something. It looks like it's asking for an ID and password underneath the lion. Huh. The keyboard doesn't seem to be working, though. I guess we can't enter anything, then. Yeah, figures. Okay, so next is this thing. Man, the safe is really big. There's gotta be like $100 billion in there. You're such a kid. Yeah, they're just hiding something they really don't want people to see. Like some videos. I'm not sure I like the way you said that. Let's just open it up and find out. I don't think... See? Is it locked? Yeah. There's a circular input panel on top of the handle. It's like one of the pressure exchange chambers doors. So if we just do the same thing... Oh, so... so if we just do the same thing we did then. And you select the yellow guide ring. Okay. Figures. Alright, let's do it. Except not actually. Okay, what's next? Hello, I'm trying to look at this thing. I'm trying to look at this thing. Okay, whatever. A bookshelf. There's some paint inside it. Oh, that's paint? I thought it was like some sort of bookmark. Tablet? Oh, this is cheap brandy. Alcohol this batch don't even exist. So I think it's best if I dispose of it safely with my... I'll be taking that. Cheap brandy. This one has an L on it. Or something. Historical Adventure Saga? What? A Historical Adventure Saga. There are 3 volumes. Okay. Interesting. Okay, what's next? Literary Analyses. Literature. And this one also says literature, just on the opposite side. It's a bit funny to me. I think. This looks like a collection of... Oh. This looks like a collection of literary analyses. You think it has any hints to help us get out of here? It does. We're screwed. I think we'd starved to death before we got through all 4 of those tomes. Okay. Philosophy books. I think these are philosophy books. The stuff in here is pretty sophisticated. I'm amazed you could get that far. I flipped the first one open and my brain just said, screw this, I'm out. I've had moments like that sometimes. So there's 3, 4, and 3. Alright, what about this coaster thing? That coaster's green. Looks like there used to be a bottle on it. Can I swap it with this one? I tried putting the good brandy on the coaster, but... Another angle. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let's see what this is. What's this? Is it one of those vacuuming robots you see on TV? Got me. Looks like a machine of some sort. Well, is it turned on? Don't think so. Let's see if... Nope, no luck. Yeah, nothing. Might as well give up. Yeah. Let's go look at something else. We can always come back to it later. Right. The crap? What is that thing? There's red paint on the wall. Looks like there's an outlet next to it. How would someone put an outlet this high up? Well, it's probably on an electrical outlet. What is it then? I think you're supposed to insert something into it. Okay. There's paint on the wall here. Okay. A suit of armor. Well, it's not really a full suit of armor, is it? I mean, it's missing the helmet. So what should we call it? I'm not sure. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a suit of armor, okay? Suit yourself. Anyway, it's got some red paint on the neck and shoulder area. I'm sure it's paint? It could be blood. Hey, don't say stuff like that. Being in a room with a headless suit of armor is creepy enough. Okay, what's this thing? Short spear. And is this some sort of potato peeler? Slingshot. Okay then. Let me try and swap these out then. Okay, I guess I can't. Anyway. Let me see. Can I put the drink in here? The fancy one, I mean. Oh! Look! Laser beams bending all around inside the bottle! Yeah, I made a parallelogram. I love that word. Okay, can I... Well, shoot. Now what? Well... Oh, I'm sorry about the yawn. To tell you the truth, I have no idea what to do now. I have a tablet. Books. Oh, hold on. Can I put some books in here? No? Okay, well... Can I put books in here, then? Okay, I guess not. Well, I'm already puzzled. I put this thing in here. The spear. Oh my god, that worked. I was just thinking, what's the thing I can insert? And it was this. Well, there's something in here. Is it a key? It's a pretty small key. The tip is circular. Have you seen anything this key might fit into? Yeah, my... okay, now what? Oh, this thing! Alright, put it in. Whoa, the light on the top turned on. So you managed to turn it on. Alright, it's on. Now what? Well, why don't we give it a face to look at? One of ours? Yeah. Damn. None of our faces work. Face not recognized. Gender mismatch. What? What does it mean by gender mismatch? Maybe it's saying it needs a girl? But there's only 3 of us and none of us are women. Well, maybe we just work up like a girl. No, no way. Why don't you dress up then? No, just thinking about that is making me want to puke. I want to see it. Besides, do you see a wig or makeup or anything around here? Why would any of us dress up like a woman anyway? Why am I so hungry? I did eat today. Dude, you totally want to do it. No, I don't. Oh, that's sweet. I support you, Park. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe... What is it? Did you have an idea? Well, it can't hurt to try. Yeah, definitely worth a shot. How long has he had that in his pocket? Looks like a piece of paper. No, it's a picture. Oh yeah, I remember him looking at that in the infirmary. I guess it's worth a shot. Oh, interesting. I wonder how Kay and Dio got through this. Apparently they were in this room, weren't they? Whoa! Oh my gosh, it's like we're in a villain's secret lair. Didn't think that would happen. I guess the recognition worked. Yeah. So, who is this girl? Hey, stop! Sorry I wasn't saying anything. I was literally just staring at this with my mouth open for however long I was looking at this. Excuse me. Isn't that iconic? She's just a girl. Is she her granddaughter? No. Well, who is she then? Ugh. Damn it. Fine, you've already seen her after all. Her name is Akane Kurashiki. I've been looking for her for a long time. Why? What? Excuse me, I feel like my brain is melting out of my ears right now with this revelation. What? I'm speechless. Oh my god, if I didn't make it a rule to not end an episode in the middle of these rooms unless I absolutely have to, like that one time I got sick, I would end the episode here and just think for a while, because what even... Where are we? When are we? Who are we? What is going on? Oh, sorry, I'm like a little delirious right now. She's his first love. No, you've got it wrong. But you carry that picture everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen you leave it somewhere. When you don't think anybody's watching, you talk to it. I've seen you do it. Ugh. Huh, didn't mark you for a hopeless romantic, Tenyuji. Look, it's not about love, and I'm not a goddamn romantic. Okay. You don't want to talk about her, I get it. Okay, so was the Cork just making stuff up? Because that had me, like, losing my mind for a bit. Okay, well, I can't take it, I guess. Oh, I'm so sorry about the yawning. It's not like I'm sleepy or anything. I'm a little bit sleepy. I mean, I'm not bored, is what I meant to say. Look. Oh, hey, there's the helmet for the suit of armor. Nice. Armor's helmet. There's red paint on it. Oh, I thought there'd be funny dialogue for that. There's a lever next to the chair. Why don't you pull it? What's going to happen? Come on, is it really that hard to figure out? I think it's going to go back into the wall. Pull the damn thing and find out. Alright. I guess I should start by sitting in the chair. What the? Then I pull the lever. Here I go. Except, not actually, because... Give me a second. Okay, I can erase all this crap. Alright. Just wanted to get that done with. P. There's a P painted on the wall in red paint. Okay. Battery. Nice. Alright, Quark, I got an iPad read to watch. Okay. What else is there? Oh man, my stomach's rumbling all sorts of craziness. Wait, what the? This corner looks a bit weird to me, but I guess it's nothing, because... Okay, weird. Alright, anyway. Anything over here? Nope. If I pull it again, the chair should turn back around, right? Ah, whatever. Not like I have a choice. Ha! Okay, then. Alright. Let me put this thing on here. Yes, that suits him. Right, and it's just an... Fascinating. Well, let's mess with this then. Looks like you got the tablet to turn on. Look! Something showed up on the screen. What? Okay. I'm pressing the BS key on this, because what the... I don't get it. Okay, well, great. Let me see if I can't do this now. Never mind, I can't do this now. Okay, well, once again, I'm stumped and puzzled. And stumped again. Can I use the slingshot without any ammo? That's like my main reason I didn't test it before. Must be feeling pretty tired, Tenmyoji. All the excitement can't be easy for someone of your age. Why don't you sit down for a bit? And so what, I ain't the likes of you worrying about me. That's so. Well, I think I'll just have a seat then. Okay. Well, that's an L. Alright, where's my thing? Huh? What's that? You think maybe it's an eye watching us? I don't think so. I think it's a target. Like a bullseye? Yeah, you're supposed to shoot it. Shoot it with what? Don't be an idiot. You already got what you need. I'm trying to. Oh, hold on there. You actually have something to fire. Oh. No, I guess I don't. What are you going to shoot it with then? With mind bullets. Okay. It's just called telekinesis, Sigma. Anyway, I figured that'd slip your mind like everything else. Here, I grabbed this off the floor earlier. Take it. Oh, this is the key we used to start the facial recognition device. Thanks, man. I guess I don't have to use my special psychic powers after all. Here goes. Aiming. 3, 2, 1, fire! Whoa, nice aim. You got it right in the center. Okay, well, what's it looking like down there? What the crap? I can't look at it. Do I have to sit in the chair again? Yep. Some limp pieces of destroyed balloon. What the? How am I supposed to see it? Like there is a thing in there, but... What is happening? Am I stupid? What's going on here? I'm puzzled. I'm very puzzled. This sucks. What the? Alright, let me see if there's anything in my archive. Oh, my god. I forgot to look at the world map. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Probably everyone's screaming at me right now because of that crap. White, blue, green, pink, purple, yellow. White. Right. Let me see. Oops, that's not even the right one. Hold on. It's green and pink. White, blue, purple, yellow. That's gonna be tricky. Oops. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let me try. Oops. I keep backing out instead of pressing reset. Let me see what I can do here. Ah. Okay, this is problematic. I'll figure it out. Give me some time. Oh my god, this is about to be all sorts of crazy, but I think I got it. Yes! Okay. It just took me a really long and convoluted path, but I got it. Good job! You did it! Nice work. Very impressive. Let's have a look inside. $100 billion! Videos! Yeah. It's just gonna be some... Hello? Sorry guys, looks like all we've got is a binder and a deer. So, buying deer? What the hell is this? Is Zero just making fun of us? Great, so there's a binder in the safe. He's got 2 pieces of paper in it. Oh my god. Hold on, let me open that thing again. I don't want to see it again. I'm not really a fan of the whole mounted head thing, personally. Oh my god, now it's in my inventory. Okay. Alright, well. Let's go. E. Can I put the books back here? I can. Alright, well there's only so many combinations it could be. So, Alright, put this in the middle. Okay, now swap. Okay. Now green at the front. Okay, well, I don't know. H. H. It's... oh my god. H-E-L. Is the word help? Is that it? Is there's oh, there's a P in there. The word's help. Oh my god. I feel like I could have guessed that if I tried, but you know, I wanted to figure it out. You did it. Good work, Sigma. Take a look at the screen. Huh? What's this? Looks like the password for the safe. Awesome! Now I can open it. Okay, well I found the password to escape, but... let me read my, instructions. Bob... okay. Memo. I can erase whatever crap this was. Bob. Chris. John. That's my dad's name. Well, it's not really, but that's the name he goes by. And he has a tattoo of it on his own arm. It's really funny to me. Ian. Michael. That's my uncle's name. But it actually is his name, not just what he goes by. Okay. Oops. I was trying to flip to a different page of the thing. Oh my god. Hero likes being on the left. Anne prefers to be near Bob. Sophie wants to be on the very right. He likes to be next to Michael. What? Okay. Ellen would like to be above Anne, so... let me try. These are my guesses. Car. Because Anne wants to be near Bob, so I would say Anne. Here. Kate. Sophie. Alright, Carol. Anne. Alright, Ellen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just have some mystery thing now. Well, let me try it. Bob, Ellen, Sophie. Anne, Chris, John. Tony, I guess Lola and Ian. Carol, Michael, Kate. I got it! Cool. I think this is right. Well, let's look at the other side. Maybe the shapes look like something now. Okay. Book 334. Huh. It says Book 334. What does it mean? Well, a book is a bunch of pieces of paper that are bound together with... I know what a book is. Okay. Well, I already got that. So that's not of use to me, but... I don't know what happened there, but sure. Alright, what is this crap? Huh? It changed. That looks like a... That still looks like a puzzle. It is. It's a silhouette puzzle called a tangram. Move or rotate the triangles and squares to get the shape you need? Selecting the rotate move button will allow you to switch between move and rotate. What? You can rotate a piece by dragging it while in rotation mode. Dragging while in movement mode will move the piece in question. Huh? Oh, am I trying to get a parallelogram here? Okay. Before I do that, let me actually draw what a parallelogram looks like, because, or rather I'm just gonna, trace over it. Well, that's butt. Let me try that again. Alright, I feel a bit more confident in that one. I'll at least have the general shape down. Okay. So, let's see. What the fart is happening? I have it backwards. What even? What the crap? Okay, well, I don't know. Oh, my head hurts, and I'm quite tired. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. I have, like, one half of a triangle. Or a triangle. What the? This is so finicky. Close enough, I guess. Now I just... So a parallelogram is basically just like two triangles put together, so I need to move this triangle around a bit to make... Okay, hold on. I got this. Watch it. Alright, put this here. Rotate it. So it's meeting that here. Alright, let me see if I can't adjust that just a smidgen. Okay, there we go. Alright, and now I need this part. Move it down. Rotate. I really hope this works. I'm not sure how exact it wants me to be with this crap. Okay, there we go. And let me move these slightly. I don't want to lose the shape though, because I'll be very annoyed. Okay, now I need this to go like in here. Look, it's coming together. I can feel it. It's so close I can taste it. Alright, move this down here. I really hope this works. I'm very, very bad at puzzles like this. Okay. What the... Will this work? Please work. Okay. Yes! Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, who's the man? That was amazing. How'd you do it? That puzzle is really hard. Well done, Sigma. Well, you wanna know how I did it? I just drew a line in the center. So I was trying to, like, figure out, I was trying to break it down into 2 shapes. And then I was like, oh, it's literally just 2 triangles. Well done, Sigma. That was pretty impressive. And then I saw, like, the different triangles you could form when I looked at it again, so... Somehow, by some miracle, I did it. So, what do we get? Look! There's something on the screen! Yelp. What does that mean? IILP. Okay. Phew, looks like it worked. Good job. That was awesome. Screen changed. Yes! Moon, moon, star. Hey, it looks different than before. The symbols are different and they're in different places. Alright, moon, moon, star. Okay, moon, moon, star. Nice! Whew! Usually the, safe password... Oh, I guess it's been a mix. Sometimes it's really easy to get the files and sometimes it's really hard. Good work. Okay. Now for the, exit one. Which I've completely forgotten. I don't even think I tried to remember it. Alright. Star, sun, sun. Okay, get me out of here. There's Jack in here. Phew, it's open. There's only 2 things in here. First we've got AB room keycards. Okay. Okay, and as always, I accidentally examine it. Let's get out of here. This room was very puzzling at times, and other times it was like the easiest thing ever. It's really weird. Door lock. It says lock right now. But you know what? I'm happy with it, because I did not have to do math even once. Not even once. I'm quite happy about that. The door lock. It says lock right now. You guys ready? Yeah. Go for it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. I think this is also, I'm not sure if it's the last escape room total, or what. Because I feel like, I've been trying to get a pretty diverse path around everything. And get all the rooms I can without, like, you know, just staying in the same one and, like, finishing stuff off. I mean, I'm kind of doing that now, but I wasn't before. Oh my gosh. I'm almost out of water. I only have a teeny tiny bit left.
No!
Hmm?
Damn it!
What's wrong?
I left something in the director's office.
Oh, your picture.
What was it?
The picture. Ugh, how could I forget it?
Oh yeah, I must have set it down after using the recognition thing.
Yeah. I'm going back. You two go on ahead to the warehouse.
I
Okay.
want to come with you.
Nah, that's fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma? The others are probably already waiting.
Alright. I'll see you two later then. Please
Right.
be okay.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
Bye. I watched them jog off toward the blue door. What the heck? Sorry, I got distracted by something. I'm still distracted. Wait. Watch them jog off through the blue door. And then they were gone. Guess I should be getting back then. Great. Something horrible's gonna happen. I mean, if there wasn't going to be something horrible happening, there would be no reason for them to split up, right? Great. Love it! Oh, big yawn. So sorry for the yawning. I'm just very sleepy. But I am very invested in this, I assure you. Alright, why are we in the lounge? Oh. Never mind. It just stopped there for some reason. I stepped into the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. Kay and Luna, Vi and Clover, and Dio. The moment Dio spotted me, he dashed over to the rightmost AB room and slid— and slid his car through the reader. Well, what about the others? Bruh. can't be serious with this crap. I'm going to throttle this guy.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, as he turned to look at me, I swore I saw a flash of a smug grin.
There. Happy? This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it.
Actually, no you didn't. Half of my team is missing. Over half of it.
You see? I can be considerate.
But Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here.
Yeah, where are they?
I guess they forgot something back in the room we found. They ran back to grab it real quick.
And they'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
While we waited, we'd exchanged information about the rooms we'd investigated. Unfortunately, none of it seemed very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were no closer to unraveling any of the increasing number of mysteries we were faced with. With that discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait. Before long, 20 minutes had passed since Tio opened the door, and Tenmyoji and Quark were nowhere in sight. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Something bad has happened. I assure you. Oh my god. Great. Huge fan of whatever I'm being put through right now. Oh. Okay.
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Yes, I'm getting worried. What if something happened to them?
I'll go have a look.
Then I shall accompany you.
No, I'll be fine by myself. It's not that far away.
Just don't look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
Girl, what? I don't think... Okay. Look, I'm just going back to the director's office. I'll be right back. No big deal. Right, see you guys later. Oh, I think I thought I gave a quick nod or something and then left the warehouse. I have slippery fingers. I'm upset. I'm already upset. What the... Alright, what's the big idea? Director's office. Huh? That's odd. There's nobody here. The picture's gone, though. And Myoji Park must have been here then. I laid out the 4B map. They must have taken the door that faces the warehouse. After that, they probably went to the warehouse and out the blue door to the elevator. Yeah, that's a much shorter route. On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of the long way around. Looks like we managed to miss each other perfectly. Ugh. Well, this is a huge waste of time. What if they're behind that chair? Shoot. Might as well head back, I suppose. We're in that safe. I packed up the map and was headed toward the door when... Huh? There was a light on where there hadn't been a light before. What? Why is that thing on? I messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. I felt a sudden wave of inexplicable, nauseating dread. The light stared at me. I swallowed and edged cautiously toward it. The machine was in arm's reach now. I stretched my hand out toward it, slowly. Slowly. What?
So, you finally made it.
No. You're...
I am Zero. I was the one who brought you here. You undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky.
What on earth? Okay, so, firstly, I mentioned quite a while ago that I was spoiled on something, and this guy was the spoiler. In my freaking Mude Discord bot, he showed up as Zero Senior, and I tried not to look, I saw for like half a second, and then I looked away, but I still saw this guy. But what even... Okay, firstly, what... Okay, just talk to me, man.
As you can see, however, this is only a recording. I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions. Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
I considered taking a swing at him, but decided that was spectacularly futile, and kept my balled fist at my side. So something I immediately noticed is there's a bracelet on this guy, apparently.
Now, where to begin? There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time is limited. As such, the information I can provide is also limited. I have chosen two things of great importance to tell you. First, I will tell you about termites.
What?
In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say. I imagine you look rather bewildered right now. Perfectly understandable. The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects. I suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate. So I ask that you listen carefully. Have you ever seen a termite mound?
It looks like a bunch of poo, to be honest.
They are splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art. Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space. So, are they following some sort of plan as they build? Are there termite blueprints detailing which room goes where? No, of course not. Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA. It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals. We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality. We can understand the splendid planning of their structure. In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds.
Man,
Now,
what are you on about?
consider humans. Why are we alive? Why do we love and give birth? Why there are
Oh
many
crap, I didn't know
theories,
something.
but no one knows the truth.
Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring?
We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA. No doubt you see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate. Yes, I mean to say humans are not different from termites. We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal. You might say we don't understand what we're building. Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can understand what we're doing. Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence. We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant, we can't even perceive it. Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial. If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty. And you are about to catch a glimpse of it. Or have you already? Well, that's enough on that subject, I think. Consider what I've said.
What even?
Now, let's move on to the second topic.
Okay.
It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and, in fact, the lives of several billion other people. I realize this is rather sudden, but I have a password for you. It is the password to disarm the bomb, numbered 1. Are
Bomb.
you ready?
Yep.
I will only say this once, so pay close attention. The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZ, RGJ, DXR.
Alright, let me fix. Alright, that one. Now I know what that is. Alright, 1. BQZ. RGJ. I have no belief that I will actually be made to remember this, but if I do have to, I will have it. RGJ. And DXR. There we go. Alright. I had no idea what he was talking about. What bomb? Was he saying there were bombs too? If he'd guessed at my future confusion, he showed no sign of it.
That is the last of the information this message was meant to convey. Before I go, however, I have a warning. You cannot tell any of your companions what you heard or saw here. If you do, you will be penalized immediately. I hope we will meet again someday.
Okay, I guess I'll never be able to talk about termites again.
We would have much to discuss.
Wait! God damn it, you can't just spout all that crap and disappear. I found myself yelling at empty air. The hologram had disappeared. Ugh. What kind of an idiot does he take me for? Termites? Other dimensions? How could that have anything to do with kidnapping us? Shit. I kicked out at a nearby shelf.
10 minutes, or if no.
Well, oh crap. I need to get back. Not like there's any point staying here. I spun around and ran out of the room toward the warehouse.
Grandpa, look! Mr. Sigma's back!
Oh, there they are.
Took you long enough.
What took you so long? Where are the others?
In the AB rooms.
They went in already?
Yep.
Why didn't you two? Have you been waiting for me?
Yeah, Grandpa said there was something he had to tell you before we voted, no matter what.
Oh?
Nothing that significant. Just wanted to tell you we're going to choose ally this round. That's it.
And you had to tell me that, no matter what? Seems kind of pointless. I mean, words are cheap. You can promise whatever you want.
True, but we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number? Well, we need you to choose ally. If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us what we pick.
You get to 9 whether you get 2 or 3 points.
Exactly. That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you. And if we both choose ally, we both gain points.
True, but you must have considered that I'll choose betray. That would mean you choose betray to protect
But
yourselves.
that's why we're telling you we won't choose betray.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trust you?
Of course.
Alright, tell me one thing. Let's say we do this and both ally. Everybody gets 2 points. That means you and Quark will have enough to leave, which is great for you, but I'll be stuck with a measly 5. How do I know you aren't going to just open the number 9 door and leave us in the lurch?
I can guarantee it.
How?
I can give you my word. I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so. I swear it. We aren't going to abandon everybody else just so we can escape.
I swear too. I promise.
Man, so all you've got is a promise, huh?
When I make a promise, I keep it. Trust me.
Please!
I believe him.
You've gotta trust us!
Like, I specifically remember when he did that ending where he took Quark out. He was very, very upset that Sigma broke his promise. So he does seem like the kind who puts a lot of stock into that. Alright, fine. I'll trust you. Except I won't. Because
2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
unfortunately, it's looking a bit bad because I do have to get this ending. Oh.
We're counting on you, Sigma.
You gotta choose ally! You promised!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Man, not only am I betraying a promise, I'm betraying a kid that was sick. And an old man who I fought hard to win the trust of. Like, what? This sucks. I say that every single time, but I really do hate choosing betray at all. That's why I'm very glad I'm not in this situation. Because I would be dead within seconds. With that, they turned and ran into the AB room, second from the right. Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, guess I should get moving. I will be turning the tables on you. I'll have 8, and you'll have 5. Or 6, I mean. Oh, shit. Well,
1 minute.
I had a decision to make. Should I trust Quark and Tenmyoji? Well, I could believe they were telling the truth and still betray them. That'd bring my BP to 6. I'd be that much closer to 9. And choosing betray would guarantee that they wouldn't try and escape with the rest of us. Betrayal seemed like a safe bet, but...
Please! You've gotta trust us! You've gotta choose ally! You promised!
Tenmyoji I could betray easily enough, but Quark? What the hell was I going to do?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't hesitate. Oh, that actually hurt. Like, I had like a twinge in my chest when I chose that, though.
Round 3 of the Thank Ambidex.
Alright. Give it to me hard and give it to me fast. This ending, just get it over with already, please. I'm upset.
Result, please.
I think it's the only other time I've seen Quark. Maybe one other time. Oh my god. Are you seeing that crap? Are you seeing this crap right now? I'm speechless. I am literally speechless. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I trusted them. Okay. Let me analyze the other ones first. Alice and Phi. That's not surprising. Specifically Phi, because, you know, it's just her. And then Dio, train. None of that is surprising. Luna and Clover? It's a little bit surprising, to be honest. Because, you know... I mean, I guess Luna has been very passive. She kind of just lets other people make the decisions, so... I see why she just let Clover choose betray. And Kay, ally? I'm a little bit surprised by that, but not really. But wow. Wow, oh my gosh. These two.
Points, please.
They promised. Hey, what's the deal?
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why'd you choose betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing? I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
Yeah, I saw that. She has 11 points, which I think is the highest it's ever been. What? Oh no. Bye, girl. See you never. Everyone's just going to let you leave, because apparently they only decide to stop Sigma specifically.
The number 9 door.
Fuck, she opened it.
Ugh!
Why?
Clover, wait!
Clover, what the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm going to call the others.
What?
I'll get justice for Alice.
Justice. Wait, you mean?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will...
Time for me to go.
No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Dio leapt at Clover, his fist raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved toward the door. I guess Sigma's just super clumsy or something. I caught one last glimpse of her face as she slid through the door. It was a mask of ice. Great. And we get to see how slowly this door closes, just to rub it in.
The number 9 door has closed. This thing as escape. Please.
Right. There's that sound again. Alright, I'm going to get started on the what I'm assuming is the ending for Tenmyoji, the actual ending. Just to see if the results are different, like if they did choose Ally, if I chose Ally this time as well. Okay.
1 minute.
Alright.
Result, please.
Alright, let's see. Alright. That's all the same. Bruh. What the hell? I'm sick of you people! I'm sick! I'm ill!
Points, please.
Ah. And here I was talking about how I put so much trust in you. Hey, what the hell, guys? Why'd you betray me?
Quark had nothing to do with this. I made the vote.
Grandpa.
Alright, fine. Why'd you break your promise,
I
Tenmyoji?
only promised you one thing. We wouldn't open the number 9 door, even if we got 9 points.
What? So, you're not going to leave?
Not what I said. Of course we're going to leave.
What?
Look, see Clover over there?
What? Don't tell me.
Oh no.
Jeez.
That bitch!
Wait. Quark and Tenmyoji have...
The words were barely out of her mouth when Tenmyoji and Quark ran past.
No! God damn it!
Clover, are you really going to leave?
Well, yeah. Why else would I open the door?
But why?
I'm going to go call the others so we can.
Tenmyoji, are you and Quark going too?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, everybody.
So Sigma, happy? I kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me.
Like hell I'm happy. That's some shady shit, Tenmyoji.
Say so. I have to get out of here, and that's that. He's got to pay for what he's done.
He?
Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yeah. No point keeping it a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is.
What?
You think that guy in the hologram was Kay's dad? Just a thought.
The number it will.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Time to move.
Right.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma.
Quark held something out. What the? I looked down to see 2 pieces of folded paper. What is this?
It's a letter. I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is. So, read it, okay?
He pressed it into my hand.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
This is... Then he turned and ran toward the door, Tenmyoji and Clover following in his footsteps. I was so surprised by the letter that I didn't even try to stop them. Or I could think of anything to say.
See you.
Goodbye.
Oh my gosh. You people. There's something wrong with you people. What is their excuse this time? Oh my god.
The number this thing as escape. Please.
Alright, what does the letter say? I didn't expect this, to be honest. I expected a much longer ending.
Shit! They're gone.
All we can do now is hope they bring help back.
Indeed.
I agree.
I looked down at Quark's letter and slowly unfolded it. His handwriting was still slightly uneven, but he'd filled both pages with writing. I began to read. What the? Oh, well I guess this is gonna be really long. It was a really stormy day when he found me. He said the rain was coming down so hard it almost hurt, but somehow he managed to hear a baby crying. I guess I must have been crying pretty loud. He took me home and did his best to raise me, but he'd never been married or had a kid before, so I think it was really hard for him. He couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so he was always carrying the directions around with him. Also, I guess I was a pretty picky eater, so if he didn't get the water to formula ratio just right, I wouldn't eat it. I guess that was kind of a pain, huh? I can actually relate to that. My mom told me that when I was a kid, I would not drink anything but the most expensive, like, special formula. I would, like, not be able to get anything else down. And even now, there's very few foods I can eat. But he didn't give up, and now here I am. When he found me, I was really, really small, and he was worried that I might not make it. That's why he named me Quark. The Quark is a really, really small thing, and I was really, really small too. Grandpa didn't need to worry though, because it turned out I was pretty tough. When I was 1, he forgot I was sleeping in the bed of his truck, and drove off. I rolled out, and went off the back, but I didn't even get scratched. I started walking when I was 2, and when he wasn't looking, I fell down the stairs. I didn't get hurt then either. When I was 3, I got really sick. I had a super high fever for a week, but eventually I got better. I guess you could say I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, I didn't really have any more accidents after that, and I was a pretty healthy kid. By the time I was 6, I started helping Grandpa out with his work. His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings, and he'd fix it up or pull out the useful parts and sell them. There were plenty of abandoned buildings, but finding good stuff in them was hard. You had to know which parts were useful, or you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he explained to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, how to fix it, all sorts of things. Usually, though, I just wanted to finish up work so I could go to the theater. The theater came to our town once a week in a wagon. It showed old news or movies. We went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks when they showed movies. Oh yeah, I didn't know that I'd been adopted until I was 7. One of the other kids on my block told me. I guess after Grandpa found me, he looked all over town to try and find somebody who'd take me. The kid from my block actually had a mom, and he'd asked her if she would take me too. I gotta admit, I was pretty shocked when I heard that. There weren't a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing that someone lived with this actual mom was pretty impressive. Why is that? That's really strange. I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa tried to get someone else to take me. That mean he didn't want me? The kid who told me about Grandpa trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He was totally spoiled, and he bragged to everybody about how he had a mom. He liked to come up to me while I was working and say stuff like, "Must be hard not having a mother." It never bothered me before, but after I found out that Grandpa had adopted me, I started to think that maybe he didn't really want me. If I could work out on my own, then he could get rid of me. I was scared to know the truth, so I never asked him. And one day, he took me to a bar in our neighborhood. During the day, of course. He went there sometimes to drink scotch, but I'd never gone before. When we got in, he just walked up to the counter with that grumpy look he has, and I thought, oh no, he's gonna make me work here. I was wrong. I saw him pass something to the bartender, and then he picked me up and set me down on a stool next to the counter. The stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid, and my legs just dangled off of it. It seemed really, really high to me, and I was pretty nervous. Eventually, the bartender came back with a glass of scotch and another big glass full of something else. As I looked closer, I realized that the second glass was full of some sort of brown liquid with a scoop of ice cream in it. It took me a minute to realize what it was. A root beer float. I'd never seen one before. I was so surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. That's weird. To me and the other kids, it seemed more like an urban legend than a real drink. But there it was, right in front of me. I stared at the float. I still wasn't sure it was real at that point, and then turned to look at Grandpa. He looked back at me. I didn't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He'd already turned around and moved off, though, so I figured he must have put the glass down in front of me on purpose. It still didn't seem like it could be real, and I was just staring at it when Grandpa told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted. His gruff voice sounded like an angel's. Is this really mine? He nodded. Words can't describe how awesome it was. I never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my head feel light. I felt like the luckiest boy in the whole world. That's not an exaggeration, I really thought that. The root beer float was delicious, but what made me even happier was Grandpa. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. I know that's gotta be hard for you to imagine, but he really was. Right then I didn't care whether he just found me and adopted me or not. He brought me a root beer float. That made me way luckier than some kid who had a mother but had never tasted root beer. Of course, after he left the bar, he was the first kid I bragged to. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good, until the fight. I was in a super bad mood that day. I'd torn one of my shoes that morning, and some old drunk guy had yelled at me. All the junk I found was totally useless. The day was almost over, and I was fed up, so I just grabbed some random trash and took it back to the house. When I showed what I found to Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I'd brought back, explaining why they were all useless. I got really mad and just yelled, "I don't care." Then he got mad, and I couldn't take it anymore. So I ran away. I was pretty upset. I started thinking that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. After a while, I went and hid in an abandoned building. But by then, I started to calm down and think that maybe I should go back and apologize. It started raining pretty hard, though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. But that was just an excuse. The truth was that I was nervous. Part of me knew I'd done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop, though, so I just sat there, staring out at the gloomy gray sky. I imagined Grandpa coming to get me. It kept raining all night, and he never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to go home. I was about halfway there when I heard somebody groaning. At first I thought I should just ignore it and not get involved, but I went over anyway, and it was Grandpa. He was totally soaked, and I could tell right away that he'd been there for a really long time. I yelled, and he opened his eyes a little bit. He smiled weakly and said he was glad I was safe. He spent all night out in the rain, looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me so long that he'd collapsed. That was horrible. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. As I ran to get the doctor, I promised whatever god might be listening that if they would only save Grandpa, I'd never ask for another root beer float ever again. He got a real bad fever, and his temperature wouldn't go down for days. The doctor said that if it kept up, he'd die. If he died, then I'd be all alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to care about me. The thought of that happening terrified me. Fortunately, I must have passed my luck on to Grandpa, because a week later his fever finally broke. I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I was also a little scared. But if he had decided he didn't want a stupid kid like me around anymore? My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up, but when the moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk, and it took me a minute to realize he was apologizing. I didn't know what to think. He explained that he was an old man, and that meant he was probably going to die sooner rather than later. He was strict with me because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own after he was gone, but maybe he'd been a little too strict. All the things I'd worried about had been stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He didn't worry when I ran off, and he'd gone out into the rain to look for me. I tried to apologize, but when I opened my mouth, it just started crying. I don't think I've cried that much since I was a baby. But he just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he'd ever regretted adopting me. His eyes got all wide and he said, "Of course not." He told me that he was looking for a really important lady, and because of that, he'd had to give up on pretty much everything else in his life. When he took me in and started raising me, he felt like he'd gotten some of what he lost back. That's why I decided I'd stay with him forever, even if he said I couldn't. Man. What is going on out there? Why is it... Okay. Well, that was a lot to deal with. And there we have it. Let's see. I guess next is these paths. What on earth? Okay. Apparently someone's awake right now, which is unusual. It's 1:20 in the morning. So I'm gonna have to be a bit quieter now. Well, let's see. Alice's End. Guess I'll be doing this one next? I don't even know. Sure. Take me here. Can I save, please? Alright. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.